New City.
DJ. They are all contesting. After the song fún wa.
My name is Alakeola. I'm one of
Okay. On to contestant number 2. Step forward.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ipogun. I'm a native of Ipogun.
Contestant number 3. Step forward.
My name is
Contestant.
Your name is what, sorry? Ilé-Sami Yemisi.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alakeola. I'm contestant number 4.
And where are you from?
I'm a native of Ipogun.
Contestant number 5, please. Speak up, please.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rishan Ifedore. I'm contest number 5. I'm a native of Ipogun.
Please.
My name is Adewale Blessing. I'm contest number 6. I'm a native of Ipogun.
Contestants, please can you all shift backward? God bless you. Going to be coming on one after the other, then you go. Are you ready? You give us a dancing step. Let's see that. DJ, let's dance to the music.
Number 6. One time.
Miracle on the beach.
Shake a leg.
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 Miracle on the beach. Miracle on the
Please
beach.
block it, cameraman.
Miracle on the beach.
One time.
Miracle on the beach.
Two times.
Miracle on the beach.
Miracle on the beach. Let's go.
Miracle on the beach.
Number 4.
Miracle on the beach. Miracle on the beach.
Hey.
Miracle on the beach. Miracle on the beach. Miracle on the beach. Miracle on the beach.
Contest number 1.
Come forward, please.
Hello, sorry. Hello.
Move to the left. Move to the left. Left. To the right. To the right. Make a good one. Okay, you can put that. You can go. Okay. Contestant number 2. Move to the right.
To the right.
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 Please don't tell her. Leave her alone. Move to the right. To the left. Make a round turn. Round turn. Take your lead.
Contestant number 3. Let's go.
Make a U-turn. U-turn. Move to the right. Move to the left. Make a round turn. Take your lead.
Contestant number 4.
Make a round turn. Change your side. A step forward. Make a U-turn. Then take your lead.
We're going to take a look. Contestant number 5.
Make a U-turn. A U-turn. 2 steps forward. Change your side. To another side. A step forward. You can take your lead.
Contestant number 6. Last contestant. Let's go.
Change your side. To another side. A step backward. Change your side. Another side. Make a round turn. A round turn. A step backward. Take your lead.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for that.
Gentlemen, we move on straight to the father of the day speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the father of the day is now Aderosoye Emmanuel Fadola. Please a round of applause for our please.
Aderosoye.
By Mr. Adekunle Adeyemi. Please a round of applause for him, please. A round of applause, man. Please come forward, sir. Come forward, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you as you come forward, sir. Wow, you're smiling.
Àwọn tí ó wà lórí iTable, mo kí alága, mo kí gbogbo ọkùnrin tó wà bí ẹni tí ó rán mi wá síbí tí mo wá ṣojú ẹ̀ ní ọmọọba Adérọ̀sóyè Emmanuel Fatola láti lo Ìlaramọ̀kín níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ifedore. Àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ charter president Lagos Yinka Bọ́lárìnwá Lion Club, àwọn ni charter president. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ ní Aito company, oil company ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Àwọn dẹ̀ ni olùdásílẹ̀ Fatwa Nigeria Enterprises tí ó fi ìlú Ìlaramọ̀kín ṣe olùgbé. Àwọn náà ni olùdásílẹ̀ Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation, àjọ ẹlẹ́yinjú àánú tó ń ṣe fún ọmọdé, tó ń ṣe fún àgbàlagbà. Orúkọ tèmi ni Adékúnlé Adéwùmí Kẹ̀kẹ́ Àwàdà. Èmi ni agbẹnusọ fún Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ètò ẹ̀kọ́ fún àwọn ọmọdé. Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n mú ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn, tí ó sì jẹ́ pé ìlú Ipogun ó wà lára àwọn ìlú tí ó ti jẹ àǹfààní kò ṣeé kà tán nínú àwọn ètò gbogbo tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Ní nǹkan ọdún tí ó kọjá, iléèwé mẹ́ta tó jẹ́ ti alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ tìjọba nílùú Ipogun ní Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation tí ó nawọ́ ìrànwọ́ sí. Exercise book tí ó tó 400 pieces ni wọ́n pín fáwọn ọmọ iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ níléèwé kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ ti alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba ní ìlú Ipogun bí. Bákan náà wọ́n rán aṣọ iléèwé. Ṣé rí ńgbà míì tẹ́ bá dé iléèwé míì tẹ́ rí aṣọ tí àwọn ọmọ wọ̀ ní public school, ẹ mọ̀ pé we are in trouble in Nigeria. Ọmọ míì aṣọ tí ó wọ̀ yóò ti yà, ọmọ mi ò ní wọ bàtà wá sí school rárá. So ọmọọba Adérọ̀sóyè Emmanuel Fatola ó wò pé ìyà táwọn jẹ ńgbà táwọn ń dìde láti jẹ èèyàn, pé àwọn ò fẹ́ kí àwọn tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn kí wọ́n ṣe kí ni, kí wọ́n jẹ róyà yẹn mọ́. Lápapọ̀ nígbà tá a wá sí Ipogun bíbá aṣọ iléèwé tá a rán fún àwọn ọmọ iléèwé lórúkọ Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation 52 lápapọ̀, àrùn 20 nbìkan 20 nbìkan 12 níbòmíì. I'm limiting it to Ipogun because we are here for Miss Ipogun. He has touched all public primary schools in Ifedore local government area of Ondo State. So nígbà tí àwa gbọ́ pé Miss Ipogun wà tí a fẹ́ ṣe ń bí lénìí, àwa ní pé òkè ọmọ 12 tí ó bá lè provide WAEC result tí ó ti ní credit ní gbogbo subject àti admission letter, scholarship máa wà fún 12 of them. Like it has been said earlier, Ipogun is a very lucky town. City. Lẹ́yìn yẹn wọ́n wá ní pé kì í ṣe ọmọ tó bá kàwé nìkan ní ṣoríire. Tá bá rí àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n kọ́ṣẹ́, tí wọ́n ti kọ́ṣẹ́ yanjú, tó wá kú ti irinṣẹ́, sàtífíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ́n ti kọ́ṣẹ́ yanjú, ọmọ 6 máa tún gba irinṣẹ́. Kí àwọn tí ó bá wà ní ìṣàkóso ètò yìí kí wọ́n rí mi lẹ́yìn speech yìí ká lè draft modalities tí kìíní yẹn fi máa tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Then ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní pé kí n sọ fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó wà níbí pé there is a popular saying that yes, I can do it. No, I cannot do it. They say either ways, you are right. If you say to yourself that you can achieve a lot, that you can get to the peak of your career, you will definitely get there. And if you say to yourself that you cannot, then definitely you cannot. So, when it is so you have a greater place to go. And before I go, I must make it clear too that I am here to represent Prince Adérọ̀sóyè Emmanuel Fatola from Ìlaramọ̀kín in the Ifedore local government area of Ondo State. He is the founder of Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation. We had a program running on Adaba FM every Tuesday, Adérọ̀sóyè Fatola Foundation Hour. So that is all he has been trying to contribute to the society. He has touched a lot of life, sponsored a lot of surgery. wọ́n wá ní ti ètò tèmi pé àwọn tètè gbọ́ ṣe mọ èdè Yorùbá yẹn pé àwọn tètè gbọ́ so bọ̀ pé kí n tó kúrò níbí kí n make sure pé mo transfer 50,000 naira sí àwọn tí ó coordinate ètò yìí láti kí wọ́n lè fi ṣe support. Orúkọ tèmi ni Adékúnlé Adéwùmí Kẹ̀kẹ́ Àwàdà. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Morayo Iteolu. Please a round of applause for Miss Morayo Iteolu. Now I once again permit me to hand over the MIC to the representative of Miss Precious, the person of Miss Morayo Iteolu. Whatever the part, tell me Miss Morayo Iteolu.
Our first guest speaker here today.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to Ipogun. This is Ipogun 2021. We bring greetings from Erelu, and I'm humbly representing my boss, Precious Olotire, from Lara Mokin, the gay child advocate, the leader. She's all passionate about seeing that girl child is good and then making waves in all spheres of life. And today we'll be discussing or talking to you on girls and women taking leadership positions. The girl and the women taking leadership positions. And I feel in recent time there has been a great change in the women taking positions, which we have examples here even around us, most especially in those states, and kudos to Akoredolu for that. They are really taking it as a matter of fact to make sure that the female is involved. And we have our SG, which is a lot of which is a female. We have more female in the end of our fair. We have in the House of Assembly. We have as ministers. Now we now have females that are making waves in the process and they are giving us space. And then we believe that many women are providing leadership in government, business, entrepreneurship, administration, education, engineering, profitable and non-profitable organizations, careers, and all other aspects of life. Now, apart from politics, women are also taking waves in other aspects of life. We take our career as the men take it. We have men in engineering, we have as doctors, we have men in all spheres of life. Think about it. Talk about anything. We have women that are financiers, we have cobblers, we have furnishers, we have women all over the place. And in many countries of the world than in the past, we have to believe that the major responsibility of the woman is to cater for the home. Yes, the responsibility of the woman is to cater for the home. But now, when the woman is catering for the home, she's also taking care of her career, she's taking care of herself, to also be a better version of herself and a better person. Then what is leadership? Leadership involves exercising authority with the legitimacy of a position in a governmental structure, business, career, and opportunities where leadership roles will be taking place. Unlike in the past where we have men in major positions in our society. But now, in the 21st century, we have more women that want to be the best of themselves and they are taking over positions that men used to be. And hopefully, very soon we have a female governor, then hopefully we have female presidents in Nigeria. Then women, they continue to be underrepresented in decision making, in places that matter in the past. But now we have women taking up politics, we have them in communities, we have community leaders that are women, female. And again, I'll give kudos to her, he has really taken the female coming out as regents very, very serious. And this is a very good leadership position in our society. And we have the characteristics of leaders. Yes, we have female leaders. But these leaders, what should they be able to do? They should also be able to do like the men. Since we have men in positions don't matter. And we should also have females that can be able to like, only go in concert of relationship, but these days we have a concert of relationship, opening and not doing times 3 and 4 of this. That's why we have the characteristics of females. Then women leaders, they have to function as role models. And again, we have I think our government, they are really taking this serious. And Elizabeth Fayemi is taking that aspect of gender equity. Now, it's not gender equality. We are not trying to fight with men, no. But we need to have our space as females. That's why it is women in position. They are role models to ladies that are coming. We want them to believe that it's not about the kitchen. Fine, anybody should be able to cook now. Anybody, you can adult, you should be able to cook, either a male or a female. And that's why when the wife is busy, when everyone she has gone to hospital and she's back, she's busy with other things that might not even be related to the kitchen. I think the men too should be able to assist us now. And that is where we are. Women, then when women take positions, they also go for meetings. If the man is at home, let them take over that position at that point. The women leaders should be focused and result oriented when there is a project or a task assigned to them. Like the female will, and like the male will take over task. The female too, they are also employed to ensure that this is a critical position. We should not go back to where we used to be in the past. We should be able to come out, we should be able to come out and like we are taking position and we are doing what we have to do. Fine. They call most of us feminists. What do you do? Your definition of feminist, what is the definition? My definition of feminist is not taking over the main position. But you be able to take leadership position and be able to act even more than what the men are doing. That's when they call you a feminist. You shouldn't be proud. It's not something to be proud about. But you should be able to take up positions. You should be able to take up opportunities. You should be able to take up operations that are being assigned to you. The woman generally, we are referred to as leaders. That should be able to create operations. I should be able to take up operational skills. That should be able to take up positions in all aspects. And women are referred to as managers. The way we are managing the home, we should also be able to manage our career. We should be able to manage politics. We should be able to manage businesses. Silence about our accomplishment. I think that was in the past. In the past, when people are doing things, and most of our parents in the past, they were like, no, that was in the past. When she has those certificates in the past, she will stay in the kitchen, she will cook for the family. But these days, as much as you can do, if your child can become a doctor, we have professors that are female. If your child can be and you have the capacity, why not? Let them get the best of it. Women are allowed in all spheres. Women are allowed to rule anywhere. Because the way we manage the kitchen, that's where we are able to manage every other sector that we find ourselves. Then we have the politics of women leaders. Women leaders are we should be able to be accommodating. We should be able to be compassionate, be passionate, be good listeners. And female, please, at this point, females should be able to develop themselves. That's what we call self-branding. It's not about getting their career. It's not about knowing how to cook. It's not about you getting everything. But what can you do with it? What profession can you bring? If the government is not bringing a job, what will you do with your career? If the government, if you are a teacher and the government is not giving you a job, what do you feel like? You can just sit down like, what else can I do with being a teacher and taking up responsibility? And that's where the place of self-branding comes in. You should be able to brand yourself. When your name is being mentioned, even in your community, among society, people should be able to say, oh, Omalakajan, yes, I know that girl. She's a good person. Oh, what can she offer? She can offer this, then she can offer that. Then now we are in the computer age, and it was in the past that men, it's only men that can take up graphics, they take up clothing, they don't take up all sorts of departments of sex. But these days, we should all come out. Female, don't be afraid. Work on your self-esteem. Be confident enough, like, I walk up to people. This is what I need. Talk to them. When you are in a very harsh condition, don't allow anybody to take advantage of you. Don't allow them to say, if I don't sleep with you, think about person, think about kuro. You go to other places, you get a good job. But that is when you have taken time to develop yourself. That is when you have something to offer. But these days, ladies that don't have anything to offer apart from their certificate. Those are people that men take and like move best because of any share. Please, that was in the past. Forget anybody coming. If anybody talk to you anyhow, if anybody asks you out, and you feel this is not what I want, that's the person I don't want to. Be bold about it, and that is why we should try as much as possible as female. Like the way the men will come up to you confidently and say that I'm not share. And that is the way you should be able to tell them confidently that me on this time that I have other things to do with my life. Please, I will admonish all today. If you are in primary school, if you are in secondary school, if you are in tertiary institution, even as parents at home, let's stop talking down on our girls. No, this thing works. It really works so bad on our self-esteem. Please, parents, please, build confidence in them, in your youth from home. Let them have that confidence from childhood. It's not a child is being confident at all. The child will walk up to you if anybody is molesting her. She will come to you because she knows my mom will listen to me. Most times they say you job life on the mother because every time. Please, let these children be able to come up to us confidently and like, and if I for one time, long night for, I have money to say I share. Am I going to come and have a I have to join. We have sectors in government that will take up cases, and if you will like, they go to the please, let's try from home because I'm not talking about child development, child growing up, blah blah, and every other thing. It starts from home. A child will have informal education from home. It's not going to get formal education. And please know that let's stop the act of anybody labor monitor. She will minimum be income. In your follow man come, if I know, please, again, I'm representing my leader and I'm also a guest child advocate. Then I will say it once again that please, our girls, work on your self-confidence, work on your self-esteem. Get the best you can. Forget it. It might take time, fine, but you surely get to whatever you are going through. Thank you and do have a wonderful week.
Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate our first guest speaker of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to call on the contestant right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for contestant number 1.
Listen to me carefully. Dárúkọ èrè oko méjì tí ó gbajúgbajà ní ìlú Ipogun.
Òkè ọ̀sẹ̀.
Time up. Dárúkọ olóyè tí ó ń gbé ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ Ìjẹṣu. Dárúkọ.
Olóyè Ẹlẹ́mọ.
Music is a very cultural music. Let us see your dancing steps. Thank you.
Kí ni orúkọ ọdún tí àwọn olóyè ọkùnrin máa ń ṣe lẹ́yìn ọdún ìjẹṣu?
Orí kájú.
Correct. Kí ni orúkọ ọdún tí àwọn olóyè obìnrin máa ń ṣe lẹ́yìn ọdún ìjẹṣu?
Ọlọ́run bọ̀rù.
Correct.
Kí ni o yàn láàyò?
Mo yan iṣẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ láàyò.
Thank you very much, contestant number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the singular honor permits me to welcome contestant number 3. Alright, but don't say skip. Let me see a dance move. The cultural dance move. Are you dancing culturally? Thank you. No time. Please pass the tray to her, please.
Dárúkọ oyè tí olórí obìnrin máa ń jẹ ní ìlú Ìpogun.
Èyí rí.
Correct. Dárúkọ ọdún tó gbajú ní ìlú Ìpogun àti ọdún náà.
Ìjẹṣu.
Time up.
Thank you very much, contestant number 3.
Kí ni ohun tí o yàn láàyò?
Orin kíkọ.
Orin kíkọ. You can do.
Thank you very much, contestant number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, put your hands together for contestant number 4.
Ìbéèrè karùn-ún. Dárúkọ ọjà méjì tí ó gbajúgbajà ní ìlú Ìpogun. Time up.
Ibi tí mo gbà kọjá, àwọn kan gbàgbé sọjá. Oúnjẹ tó mára mi dán, làwọn kan tẹ̀sẹ̀ mi bọ́. Ohun gbogbo tó jẹ́ bàbàrà fún wọn ló fi ṣàràpé mi. Torí mo ra àlùgbà ni, mo ra àlùgbà ni. Irú ìrírí tí mo rí làwọn kan rí. Ṣùgbọ́n àánú tí mo rí gbà wọn kò rí gbà ó.
Next one. Put your hands together for contestant number 5. Sorry, there's a Let's go. Show your cultural moves.
Dárúkọ ọba Ìpogun.
Ọba Raphael Olúwadáre Òjó.
Sọ oríkì Ìpogun kan fún wa. Sọ oríkì Ìpogun kan fún wa.
Ìpogun Àyó, ọmọ Àjùmọ̀sùn dáìbìbì, Àjùmọ̀sùn tó tún lọ́mọ lòrírìn, èbèrè gbọdọ̀ sọ́lé àyóra, tọ́lìkàrà jìkàrà, kẹmúdámi lójú máa ròde epojú lájẹ́, èmi òkàrà náà púpọ̀ wọn láì rí epojú lẹ́bàá.
Listen attentively. Listen to me. Look right. Look left. Then look at us here. Look at us here. Now, a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí o fi èdè Ìpogun kọ orin kan tí o bá yàn láàyò fún wa.
Ìyá lílòrò lọ́ba iṣẹ́. Ìyá lílòrò lọ́ba iṣẹ́. Ọba láíláí o, ọba láíláí, kábíyèsí mọ̀mọ́ ronú owó tí dorìṣà o. Ọba láíláí o, ọba láíláí, kábíyèsí mọ̀mọ́ ronú owó tí dorìṣà o.
Thank you very much for the Ladies and gentlemen, to the last but not the least contestant, push your hands together for contestant number 6.
Dárúkọ àwọn olóyè méjì nínú ní ṣísẹ̀ntẹ̀lé sí ọba, olóyè méjì ní ṣísẹ̀ntẹ̀lé sí ọba.
Lẹ́mọ àti olóyè ọ̀dọ́ Pétú.
Dárúkọ ilé ìwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Oǹdó kọ́ sí ìlú Ìpogun.
Just nursery and primary school.
Take a step forward. Ẹ̀rẹ́rìí sí wa. Bá wa kí kábíyèsí ní èdè ìlú Ìpogun.
Kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kíkà àfẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kí rùpẹ̀ kí pẹ́ lọ kí adé.
Thank you very much, contestant number 6. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please jump your hands together for Dr. Shola Bakari. Please put your hands together for Dr. Shola Bakari.
There's a round of applause for the second.
Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I want to say this first. No matter how melodious a song is, when it carries for so long time, in a situation where you are not too happy, you know you are, the song is no longer a sweet one. For this reason, I will not inspire you with boredom. I will try to be snappy in my speech. The topic before me is effect of domestic violence. Normally, violence committed in a domestic setting, such as marriage or cohabitation, that is what we refer to domestic violence. And we are going to look at the effect. I will love to tell you that all I am supposed to speak here today, normally I prepare it, but because of domestic situation that is surrounding me as a person, I was unable to produce many of it for us here. And I would love to equally say that what I supposed to speak on, that our brother has spoken a lot, and equally our daddy here. My speech this day, I'm just a mouthpiece of the elders who has been bestowed with wisdom in how to settle domestic violence. I've said it earlier that I will not speak much, and I have told us what domestic violence is all about. But I want to equally say that we have different domestic violence, such as physical abuse. In some situations, we see our children, even the elderly people, even combat physically. This is one of the domestic violence that normally cause problems in our society, particularly in our community. When my brother was talking the other time, he referred to conflict between this very particular town and the other town. Let me not mention please, so that I will not be cited or quoted. We discovered that when we don't have peace in the community due to the conflict, the combat, then the effect is there. Please don't jump. I will still speak on the effect. Normally, whatever violence, as long as it is domestic, the effect can be on the community, can be on our society at large, and it can be on even our body as a person, and it can equally be on our children. How? I will talk about that. Then we have what we call emotional abuse. This emotional abuse has to do with our health. When we have domestic conflict or violence, we discover that sometimes this violence can result to emotional instability. Then we have financial abuse. How does this one occur sometimes? We have seen a situation where husband and wife, they have what we call common purse, or what we call it, banking together in what do we normally call it? It's a common course, but we say it's a joint account. This joint account sometimes, I am not discouraging the place. I'm not saying it's not good, but sometimes it can make somebody to have dominion over the other, and that can cause conflict. That can cause domestic violence because one of the spouse or spouses can say that I am the manager of this account. So whatever you need, you must ask me. And this will cause problems. I will still say that we have what we call social abuse. This social abuse, sometimes when we commit an offense that will not even make us to even stay in our society, like committing, what do we call it? Stealing. When somebody stole something, you stay away from the town, and of course, you know, it is not good enough. Then we have Bible abuse, we have spiritual abuse, we have elder or child abuse. Most of the time, actually or normally called these abuses are insufficient parental supervision. And how do I mean? We have peer pressure. I was privy to a situation here this morning. Sometimes we may have what we call principle. But when we want to exhibit our principle, you will see that some people will pressurize us. When we came in the morning, there are a lot of things that can cause violence. Those things that we may not even consider as an issue. This our daddy was sitting over there. When we were coming in, we were given time to sit in a particular seat. But our daddy wanted to exhibit his principle. He said, the chair has been tied, and I was given a number. But he was pressurized because they see him as another person. They pressurized him to go there. But he didn't want to disobey, not to even disobey, but he wants those people to be happy. Let me just go there. And he went. Somebody came to me and told me to come and sit in front as well. I said, no. Based on my principle, I don't do that. If you put me at the back seat, I will be there. And that is normal. Violence can occur anytime. If somebody is given a tally to be seated here, and they came in, discover that somebody has been there. You know, they ask the person, please, leave my seat. And many of us will say, I want to tell you, we may not agree this place. I told you, alcohol use. Of you, if we have any one of us that are found of that place, deceased, then we have no self-esteem. I will not go into this self-esteem because we have what we call escalated self-esteem. We don't call it that to shake. You know the fact? Don't be over kábíyèsí. Tí ìdílé wa ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ìdílé wọn ni àwọn àlóyè kọ́kọ́ want to allow peace to reign supreme and aggressiveness. Please, let me just mention them so that we will enjoy the conversation. No education or income. Please, I would have loved to dwell so much on this. No education, low education. We might even say that we are educated. When we have no education, it will cause problems. Please, pardon me, I will not talk much. When we talk about the effect per se, when we have conflict or violence domestically, it can result to chronic pain. And how? You know, I intentionally mentioned physical abuse the other time. When you have combat with somebody, at that particular moment, you may not feel it. But at the later time, you will discover that the pain will be there. Then again, we have the risk of stroke. There are a lot of things that can cause stroke. But the medicine balance can make it occur faster. So therefore, we need to disease from it. Then we have heart diseases, lung diseases, diabetes, cancer, and so on. Just as I've told you before, that I will not want to bore us with so much peace, because if I follow what is here, I will take much of our time. And some of us are ready to see what is going on here. I want to appreciate you all for giving me this opportunity to have this talk speak with you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Daddy. God bless you, Daddy. Please, a round of applause. God bless you, Daddy. Thanks for coming.
Àwọn nǹkan tójú ti rí tẹnu lè sọ ìyá mi ò lówó bàbá mi dẹ̀ lẹ́sìn lẹ́kàn ọmọ jẹun bá bàbá jẹ fẹ́ra lẹ ilé kan àwa mẹ́ta máa fún angari agolo kan ago fílà bàbá wẹ́ máa ìtòrí kò change tí màá ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ fọlọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ home page gbogbo nǹkan tí bá dáwọ́lé ká máa lọ sòsè kó má yà àwọn ẹni bí mo ṣe rí ṣe please God I want my lifetime to be long that's some people to pull from and some people to pull right wọ́n láti ẹ̀ tí ó kù wọ́n ló ṣì máa jàgbàdo gbogbo kan kárí gbà ẹ̀jẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lù àmì rákàtó oh Lord nǹkan tójú ti rí ó ti pọ̀ gan ìyẹn funfun àmàlà tí mo kiri ó ti pọ̀ gan ìran mẹ́ta ló ní tó ṣe dákun ọlọ́run ọmọ mi má kọrin dájú olówó ọmọ lọ́lọ́run.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, my staff. You are the hospitality.
If
you believe that it's going to be the best superstar out of Ipogun, make some noise! Yeah, you know easy, you make Kabiyesi smile, Kabiyesi laugh.
Thank you.